And look, I got no problem changing my name and outfit. Well, I won't need to change outfit once I'm in a uniform, but if the name's a problem, I'll change it. I was gonna do Dennis the Menace, but it was already taken. Hey, Mr. Wilson. I'm tired of the gang life. I'm looking for structure and you know, I've seen the police have their struggles, and I feel like I'd be a good fit. 'Cause I've spent plenty of time playing as a gang member. I've played quite a bit as military on another server. As a matter of fact, I'm still actively military on another server, Madeira. Um, Definitely just I want to take a different route. And with the new update coming out, where it looks like police and military will have a little participation in the turf wars. I'm excited to try it from that aspect. Like 4 months. I've played this game in total of 4 months. Like I started on Madeira, and the only reason I'm playing here is because I don't want to leave the military. But you're limited on what you can do. You either you can run off base every now and then to handle stuff. But I started Homeland just to see what it was like playing as a gang member. Because I mean, when I first started the game, I jumped straight into military. I missed out on a lot of learning the map and all the other features of the game. Definitely want to just make a community bond with some people online. I mean, as you can imagine, the gang side, like it's a whole lot of cussing and fussing at HP. I just want to enjoy the game with some buddies and have a common goal together, not just constantly bickering back and forth about who's the top shooter. That's a big negative, sir. No, as a matter of fact, no ill intentions even towards people not in PD. I think to act out in a depending on your role, to in my thoughts, it's you're acting out the person that you chose to pick in this game, whether it be an EMS member, military, PD. To me, RP is like, hey, if I'm picking as an officer, I'm strictly pretending that I am an officer in this game, and that means not being my normal self in a way. Like everything's yes ma'am, no ma'am, and respectful, courteous. Standing behind, if I'm known for being the guy that's gonna, if you're gonna cuss me out, right, and I tell you I'm the type of guy that can get chewed out and I'm not gonna lash out, that's what integrity is to me. The fact that if I tell you I'm not the type to go full rage and tilt, I have to also present myself as that, not just say it. Does that pertain to this game? Is that pertaining just into the game, or do you think in real life? Three things. Now I can finally say this. I'm really good with game mechanics, shooting, and navigation. Three things I can definitely work on. One being my communication. Military didn't require you to body cam as much. I know police is gonna require that like extensively way more. That's something I need to work on. It's easy. You just hit the button and start recording, right? But easier said than done. Even though the options there, I wasn't always going body cam. That's something I can definitely work on. Another one is just learning how to be courteous and respectful at all times. A third one, shoosh, I don't know why it's so hard to think of a third one. Give me a sec here. I'm really having a stump here. I should know three right off the bat that I can work on. Give me a sec. I'm drawing a blank. Third one. Dang it, man, you got me here. Being a good guide and tutor. That's something I can always be working on. Yeah, players are often going to question, why they can't do something like hang out at HP inside. And it'd be good to not just say, hey, get off or this is going to happen. Maybe being able to thoroughly explain why. I would like to believe so, but I think I'll let you be the judge of that. Yes, I do not. No, sir. As a matter of fact, I don't know the numbers off the top of my head at all. I'd have to pop open my Discord and just sit there and read those rules, to be quite frank. Yes. But again, with the numbers, like, I know, like, chat 4 is like disrespectful or aggression towards admin. I'd have to reschool myself on the actual numbers. Like, sure, I might know a bunch of the rules, but I can't remember off the top of my head the numbers as to which one pertains to what. Sure thing. Yeah, and when the time comes for
That was
promotions,
the
I'm
museum
sure I'll be very
masterpiece.
well rehearsed on
And
the
that's
rules and
pretty
which
much it.
numbers. Like, because I had to do that in the military, right? So it definitely got me in the grind of doing that. Understood completely.
See on Discord and add you on Discord. No, no, no. Where did she go?